How's it going, folks? It's the 24th of November. We got about 45 mil of rain the other day. Really nice soaking rain. So that probably brings us up now from the start of November with the few dribs and drabs that we've had to probably around 65, 70 mil. So things are definitely starting to green up, especially on some of our previously grazed paddocks that we strip grazed quite intensively back in winter. But at the moment, I'm just trying to keep them on our stockpile feed. And there's a couple of reasons that we do that. The first is obviously we don't want to stunt the plant. We don't want to overgraze those plants while they're still young and immature, so they haven't had time to fully replenish their root reserves. So that's probably from I guess like a plant physiology aspect. But for the livestock and their nutrition, the plant just hasn't built up enough fiber. Those little plants haven't built up enough fiber, so they're really high in protein but low in fiber. And the rumen, or the stomach of our livestock, need that fiber for something to bind to and slow down the passage of the forage so that they can extract the nutrients, energy, minerals, protein, whatever it is. And if there's not enough fiber in it, then it's too digestible and it just squirts out the arse end, and they get scours. So that's what we're doing at the moment. So I'm just holding the cattle on this stockpile until I think those paddocks are ready, and as soon as they're ready, we'll head straight back there. The stockpile, as you probably saw, this looked exactly like that video that I did the supplement video in. About a week and a half ago, it was just a brown crisp. But at least there's a little bit of green pick throughout now. So we've got some saltbush and verbena and some broadleaf weeds, if you want to call them, that are just providing that little bit of protein along with the lick. So that's about where we're at. I will do a video in the next couple of days on those paddocks that are regrowing, and the results or the response to the rain on those paddocks that we've tried to total graze or more intensively grazed have just come back so fast. And this is the first year that we've tried total grazing or more intense grazing, what Jim Elizondo and Johan Zeitsman are proponents of, because what they were implying and what they were talking about really made sense on our tropical pastures. We don't graze in Northern Australia. We don't have the same pastures as the folks in you know, Victoria, New Zealand, and then, you know, the North American states, people that are grazing up in North America. We got really fibrous C4 plants that grow very rapidly with rain and lose their nutritional value very quickly. So I'm very happy with what I'm seeing from this first year of the more intense grazing. Well, it's what we've always done it fairly intensely, but I suppose just how much forage we're trying to harvest. We don't try and take a third, trample a third, leave a third anymore. That did not work very well in this environment. But removing as much as the forage as we can, and then not returning until the plant's fully replenished its root reserves, seems to be working a lot better. So I'll look just over this other side of the fence. So they're getting quite big paddocks at the moment, and that's because those previously grazed paddocks are going to be ready soon, and I've still got a fair bit of stockpile left. And rather than because I want to slash or mulch this year's stockpile, I want to just whip them through the rest of the stockpile, and they can pick off some of this green pick that's come back with the rain. So there's some ground flower and all those nutritious species. So really give them access, be a little bit more selective, get themselves in good body condition, because we're focusing on looking forward to the joining period and putting the bulls in here, and so we really need them on a good plane of nutrition. I know just from looking at the cattle at the moment, there are going to be some Sanders that are going to struggle to get back in calf, whether that's because they've had their calf too late. So because we didn't control when the joining period was with these Sanders, they were joined over a 4-month period, which is just too long. So there are some that are still calving, and they'll be calving right up near to when we want to stick the bulls in, and they'll be going through postpartum anestrus for you know, at least I'd say 70 days to 90 days being first calf heifers. So there are some that are not going to slip in calf. Our Angus heifers that we've been developing this year, they're already cycling, but really we're just going to focus on getting everything in a much better body condition coming into our joining period. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day or a good night wherever you are. See you later.